Hey, this is Dave with Wearing Media, and today in the outdoor kitchen, I've got a bunch of damaged and overripe produce. So I'm gonna make some smoked and sun-dried tomatoes. Hey there, it's Dave with Wearing Media, wearingmedia.com, and I am wearing my Sunday best workout clothes. Thank you to everybody that's liked and subscribed. I love making videos for you. I made a homemade tomato sauce video earlier, and I had a bunch of these leftover tomatoes. Some of them were starting to go bad. All of them are a little overripe, so I figured, let's make some sun-dried tomatoes. Have you tried a smoked sun-dried tomato? No. My wife says no. If you've never tried a smoked sun-dried tomato, you should. And this is a video about how to make them. So all I'm doing is pulling the seeds and the pulp. I don't really care about the inside. Some people are really particular about how much inside they have in their tomatoes. All I care right now is that we remove the damaged parts and we remove the parts that aren't really ripe yet, and the rest of it will shrivel up in the smoker. So I'm going to cut these big guys into quarters. I'm going to use my fingers to remove the seeds and the pulp. And you may be asking, well, Dave, what are you going to do with the seeds and pulp? And I will tell you, I am going to save them, and I'm going to make more tomatoes out of them. Tomatoes have a ridiculous amount of seeds. If you want to grow a tomato, the best way to get it, you don't have to go to the store and spend $8 on a tomato that's already grown. If you want to grow a tomato, go buy a tomato and just save all your seeds. There's a ridiculous amount of them in there. I was gonna do a how to grow tomatoes video, but I haven't really been successful with them. Maybe that's why there's so many seeds in them, so that you can learn how to grow them so that you can screw up a bunch of times. I don't know. All right, so while I'm doing this, I'm gonna give you a quick glimpse of how I got the smoker prepared. I lit the charcoals in the fire pit. Emptied them into the offset smoker. And we got about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna finish this last one here. Before I put them in the smoker, I'll toss them in some olive oil, give them a little salt and pepper, and then we'll throw them in there for about 3 hours. So we're done here. Got my last one. We'll clean up. And I'm gonna grab my bowl. So stay tuned. I'm back. Here we go. Just a regular old mixing bowl, cleaned up a little bit. I'm gonna throw all these tomatoes that I just got rid of the pulp and the seeds. I'm gonna throw all these in here. I'm gonna add a very generous amount of olive oil. This is just extra virgin. You can go whatever route you want. If you have a very bold olive oil. Alright, I saved you though. Put it back in there. If you have a very bold olive oil, go with that. I wouldn't really get too crazy, just, whatever's in your cupboard. This is just extra virgin olive oil. And after the salt and the pepper, and I'm gonna add a little bit more. Like I said, this is a very, very generous. I think overall I've used about a half a, God, I keep spilling this. Get back in there, man. Yeah, a very generous amount. I'm putting about a half a cup of olive oil in here. All right, so we're gonna spread these out. We're gonna put them in the oven. And we're just gonna let them sit. is a boring video because most of this time you're not going to be watching it. And while I put my handy dandy heat gloves on, please know that this is going into the smoker for about 3 hours. You can see my chicken wings in here if you want. Watch that video too. So I'll see you in about 3 hours. Alright, I know if you're looking, you ain't cooking. But my heat ran out and I had to replace the charcoal anyways. I want to show you about halfway through. This is what they look like. This is about an hour and a half. It's time for the payoff. It's been 3 hours. My bottom latch. Side latch. Oh yeah. These bad boys are done. Look at that. Nice dehydrated sun-dried tomatoes. I could have left them in the sun, and they would actually be really sun-dried tomatoes. But they're the same. They're just a dehydrated tomato and a bunch of olive oil. So I'm going to move these off to the side. I'm going to give you some really nice close-ups so you can see. But there's not much to it. Cut them up, remove the pulp, remove the seeds, put them in some olive oil, salt and pepper, and then either leave them out in the sun or smoke them at 250, 275 for about 3 hours. These bad boys are good though. Thanks for watching, everybody. Eat well at home and stay safe. Eat that. That is a delicious sun-dried roasted tomato. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna can these and put them in my fridge.